Welcome to the how-to demonstration for Die-Lusion. I call it Die-Lusion because I think it's a good name for asking someone, hey, have you ever seen a Die-Lusion? It's a trick with a die. And it's also an illusion. So in your box you have 3 normal dice and a little valve stem top and a dice with that is gimmicked with a plastic piece on it that actually goes over your finger. Try to get it close up here. I'll put this on my middle finger. You open it up with the dice toward your palm. And I have it on my finger like this. So it's very easy to have it hidden from view. And really by bringing my thumb back, catching this dice, I can then appear to be displaying the dice, placing it into my other hand, and have it vanish. Now once you practice this a little while of placing it, opening this tube up and placing that on your finger, you'll see it'll stay there, can't really throw it, but you can pretty much move your hand very casually and it'll appear to be empty, even almost like a Ramsey subtlety. And again, now by bringing your thumb back behind the die and pushing it forward, you're then bringing the dice into view, just like you'd be holding a regular dice if you were holding it between the thumb and second finger. So it's a natural position for it to be in. You can also bring together the first and third finger to give it additional support on the sides if you're moving your hand rapidly or when you're making the initial push to bring it into view. This is a very simple move. As you're taking it over to your other hand, drop it in, your left hand closes, and you can just relax your grip and it's going to vanish and be very easily seen to be in this hand. And so that's a very simple vanish and it's totally gone. Okay, so in the beginning I placed 2 dice in a pocket and I have this gimmick on my right hand and I place a dice in that hand. So I'm searching my pockets. I set the gimmick up while it's in a pocket, grab the loose dice and bring this out. So here's my opening. I have a dice. I toss it into this hand. It's very easy to see it. You can toss it back, toss it a few times if you want. Now you can toss it in the air and do a Ramsey subtlety. It's always good to do it on the third one. 1, 2, 3. It's gone. And you reach with this one and bring it back. And I bring it over here, drop it into that hand again. So use a Ramsey subtlety once. And of course you could just appear the dice, drop it into this hand, and have it vanish. That's like a quick way to use the gimmick. If you want to use a little bit of a longer routine, like a one-ahead style routine or multiplying dice routine, you could do again, start with this 1 dice in this hand, goes into this hand, goes to the pocket. And what I'm really going to do, instead of putting them in the pocket, I'm going to pull out all 3 dice, but I'm going to keep them hidden. And then I find a dice in the air. There it is, the first dice. I bring it over to this hand. I just bring one. Try not to drop them. Bring one into view. And let this one relax. So there's 1. I catch another one. Bring it over here. You can even let that tap it. So now there's 2. Gone again. The 3rd dice. Tap them. Show all 3 dice. Even go into the other hand. And either not actually even show it that much, or when you drop all of them into the hand, you can just drop 2, retaining 1 back. Now you can expose it pretty much quickly that there's 3. The 3 goes back over to here. Now you've multiplied the dice. So again, this die always allows you to get 1 ahead. So here's a die. Have this one palmed off. Place it into the hand. Here's a die. So here's the 1 ahead. Or you can just reach out, find a dice, have it vanish. You'll really find a lot of ways and fun ways to use this very clever gimmick. Enjoy Die-Lusion. Oh, why do you have the valve? When you're not using this and you're storing it, what I do is I push this together and I put that end into the valve stem. What this does, it just keeps this end tight. So then when you're using it, it's not all spread apart and stretched out. It just keeps it a little bit tighter, which will end up keeping it more secure on your finger. Thanks, and enjoy the magic.